Okay, so I just got this really pretty paper from Color Rush, and I saw Crystal do a really like quick layout. She was scraplifting somebody, and it was this really cute beginner piece. So I think I'm gonna take some of this and do the same kind of thing as her, where I do a banner. And I think it'll be birthday themed, so. And then I just gotta get paper to put this on. So I don't know, do I want a color paper? Do I want, let's see, what do I get? What do I get? I can maybe do a girl birthday, maybe for my daughter. So something like this, like that. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, I like that. Okay, so this was their, I actually purchased this. They ended up having a Mother's Day sale, which was wonderful. And I think it was like 25% off. And I'm sorry, you're gonna totally hear my dryer going off. Like it like alarms 50 million times. It's a wonderful washer and dryer, but it can get a little aggravating. So anyway, so this was, I forget, I think this might have been February's kit from last year, but I don't remember what it's called. I know it's all sold out now. So I'm actually glad I got my hands on it because I'd been eyeballing it for a while. But I had spent so much money that I was like, you know what, I can't really justify the cost of it. And I don't want to, I'm really trying to pull back on the spending a little bit. Because I did buy a lot with like, the fact that it was recently, ooh, that was not a very good cut. Since it was recently, I'll probably just rough it up just to kind of disguise that a little bit. Yeah. Since, you know, a lot of sales were going on because of the fact that it was International Scrapbooking Day and all that, I did end up spending quite a bit more than I really had intended to, but there were so many really good products and really cut down for a really good price. So I ended up kind of, there have been a few different things that I was kind of interested in, and I just kind of went for it and thought, you know what, it's not often that they have you know, such good deals. Like some of it I got off of Scrapbook Generation. So anyways, so I'm trying to complete a really quick layout. So my husband is getting the kiddos, and my daughter has preschool graduation tonight, although she's still gonna be in preschool, but they're doing like a little ceremony. So when she gets home, I gotta toss her in the bathtub, get everybody dressed, you know, looking nice. And then my oldest is supposed to have baseball practice, which they'll probably be a little late for, but yeah, this was not the best cut job ever, but I'm sure probably my pictures will kind of, and I think the original person that she had lifted had 3 pictures. I don't know if I'll have that many, but so that'll be kind of the general, and I think she had like a cluster up here and a cluster down here or something like that. So I need to actually like really look at the layout again. But I'm just kind of going off of what I remember Crystal doing today in her video. But I thought this would be a really quick layout, something else to get a little something done. I tend to sometimes go a little, you know, where I don't do super quick, simple layouts all the time. I mean, most of the time. So it's I kind of need to start doing a few more of these where I'm kind of like just kind of cranking it out and getting stuff down. Which I completed quite a few layouts this week, a lot more than I normally would. Just because I've been kind of cleaning the house last night. I was off today, so I ended up cleaning up pretty much all day, just straightened up. But okay, I think that looks okay there. Okay, so gonna do 3 pictures of my daughter. One more is printing. Okay, and I think that they had that backed. I want to see. I almost might just leave it alone. I don't know. We'll see. Or even maybe put something underneath it. Some kind of a banner. I don't really have anything to make a banner. Let's see how we feel about this one and maybe like set it down a little bit lower. So we'll see what that looks like. So I probably want to cut that. So I had to switch over to voiceover here because the kids came home and were of course being really loud. So I'm going to go ahead and get this paper secured down. Now this was all paper from the kit. So it's the home sewn kit. Most of it's like I don't know if I'm saying it right, bivalent. So if you wanted to go online and look and see if there's any like that you can find, if you were interested in it, because it's all sold out as far as I know on Color Rush. I'm gonna get the picture secured down. This was my daughter at her, we just had like it was just family, just immediate family, just me and my husband and my kids. We just bought our little cake and we ended up going and seeing a movie that evening. So we just kind of did like a really chill birthday. So I think we were getting ready to go on vacation. Or we had something coming up that it was like, we didn't do any kind of like a big birthday party or anything like that. So this is when she turned 4. And I'm going to pull out some ephemera here. This is ephemera all from the home sewn kit. Had like a lot of florals. It had kind of like a lot of like kind of like themes around like stitching and thread and that kind of stuff. So like there were some embroidery hoops on the paper, some embroidery hoops included in the ephemera. So it was kind of like just a variation of stuff. I decided to go pretty simple with this. I ended up deciding to just mostly do florals. I like this little banner that's sit here now. And then I really like this. This was kind of like a vellum piece, and it was light bulbs. And I was trying really hard to get it to work on the page, and it just didn't work. So I would definitely get that on a different layout because it's really cute. I really love that ephemera piece. And so I've also pulled out a couple other pieces here. I just felt like there needed to be a little bit something else on it. I just felt like I couldn't get like a lot of the ephemera that was included in the kit to kind of work with this layout, since a lot of it was kind of like, centered around almost kind of like being at home, and this was kind of taking more of like a birthday route. I ended up pulling out that bow that you see on the right hand part that came from Color Rush's March kit, which was Whispers of Spring. The 2 little kind of daisy flowers, those were from the Funny Bunny, I believe. Although I know that those have come in other kits too, so that might have not been Funny Bunny. This frazzle was from the home sewn kit, so that was frazzle that was included, and then the little butterflies that you see were included. I don't know if that was Whispers of Spring, or probably Whispers of Spring if I had to guess. I decided to add this frazzle onto this banner just to kind of give it a little bit more separation from the pink background. And I was also trying to complete another Color Rush International Scrapbooking Day submission. So figure while I'm using this stuff up, I might as well just keep submitting stuff, right? So these are thickers that I had in my stash. They kind of have like a glitter kind of surface to it, and they're kind of teal. And so I decided my title was going to be Let Her Eat Cake. I was just checking to see if I like how everything looked. And then I pulled out just a couple pieces of bling that I had in my stash. I think I purchased these from Joann's or something like that. So decided to add those to the page just for a little extra something. And here is the finished layout. I appreciate you coming by to watch another process video.